Hi my friends, welcome back. This is A Course in Miracles lesson 49. Today you're going to read the lesson, highlight a few things, or comment a few things, and going to do the first guided practice together. So let's do it. A Course in Miracles lesson 49. God's voice speaks to me all through the day. It is quite possible to listen to God's voice all through the day without interrupting your regular activities in any way. The part of your mind in which truth abides is in constant communication with God, whether you are aware of it or not. It is the other part of your mind that functions in the world and obeys the world's laws. It is this part that is constantly distracted, disorganized, and highly uncertain. So I want to highlight here in the first paragraph the part of your mind in which truth abides is in constant communication with God, whether you are aware or not. So we are always in communication with God. We are always in communication with truth, but sometimes we are not aware of it. Let's go to the second paragraph. The part that is listening to the voice for God is calm, always at rest, and wholly certain. It is really the only part that there is. The other part is a wild illusion, frantic and distraught, but without reality of any kind. Try today not to listen to it. Try to identify with the part of your mind where stillness and peace reign forever. Try to hear God's voice. Call to you lovingly, reminding you that your Creator has not forgotten His Son. So the part that is listening to the voice of God is always calm, always at rest, and wholly certain. Today we're identifying this part through stillness and peace. Then the third paragraph, we'll need at least 4 or 5 minute practice periods today and more if possible. We'll try actually to hear God's voice reminding you of Him and of yourself. We'll approach this happiest and holiest of thoughts with confidence, knowing that in doing so, we are joining our will with the will of God. He wants you to hear His voice. He gave it to you to be heard. So we are doing 4 practices of 5 minutes each. And the idea of the practice today is to go beyond and try to hear God's voice, reminding you of Him and of yourself. And listen in deep silence. Be very still and open your mind. Go past all the raucous shrieks and sick imaginings that cover your real thoughts and obscure your eternal link with God. Sink deep into the peace that waits for you beyond the frantic, riotous thoughts and sights and sounds of this insane world. You do not live here. We are trying to reach your real home. We are trying to reach the place where you are truly welcome. We are trying to reach God. Do not forget to repeat this idea very frequently. Do so with your eyes open when necessary, but closed when possible. And be sure to sit quietly and repeat the idea for today whenever you can. Close your eyes on the world and realize that you are inviting God's voice to speak to you. And that's the text. So the lesson of today is inviting us to sit still in deep silence, go past to all the thoughts, all the imaginings, all the beliefs, really clear our minds of anything, sinking deep into our essence. And here it says, we are trying to reach our real home. We are trying to reach the place where you're truly welcome. We're trying to reach God. And for the practice, we are going to sit quietly with our eyes closed. Let all thoughts pass by, clear our minds, not think about anything, but just repeat the truth of today. God's voice speaks to me all through the day. And really feeling like this truth inside your heart. And it may, even though it says God's voice speaks, doesn't mean that it's gonna actually be a voice speaking in your ears, but it could be in many ways. So God's voice speaks to me all through the day is a way to say that you can have the signs or body signs or sensations or gut feeling all through the day through things that are happening to you. So one rule that I like to follow that maybe could be helpful, I don't remember what I saw this, but it was something like, if it's good, it's God. If it's not good, it is not. So we are used to not paying attention to what we are feeling or our body reaction to things. But our bodies, they have like a guidance system that tell us when something it is in alignment or is not. And from such a young age, we learn to not listen to what our bodies are saying. And I feel that's one of the ways that God's voice speaks to us, is that feeling, that sensation, that gut feeling, that intuition, or an emotion or something in your heart. So yes, you can have an inner knowing, or you can even hear something, but there's a lot of times that it is through our bodies, and we are receiving the advices and the nudges all throughout the day. We just need to become present and start listening. And yes, so let's do this practice. So the idea is for us to sit quiet. So I think I'm going to start the guidance and be quiet for a while so you can go deep within. And then after that, we are done for the lesson, for this first practice, because we have to do at least 3 more, plus the short ones as frequently as possible. So let's do it. I invite you to close your eyes, to take a deep breath, to become really present in the moment, to become really present with your body, with whatever sensation you are feeling here right now. Sit as comfortable as you can. And now I invite you to speak slowly a few times the truth of today. God's voice speaks to me all through the day. God's voice speaks through me all through the day. And take another deep breath. God's voice speaks through me all through the day. And as you embody this truth and you bring it into your heart, pay attention what you're feeling with that. We are going to simply become aware of what's already there, of what's already happening. We are going to simply start paying attention to God's voice within us. We are going past the beliefs and the thoughts, the perceptions and the distortions. We are going to the place of peace, of love, of divine guidance. That is within. Where you're truly loved. No matter the circumstances, you are truly loved. And let's repeat one more time. God's voice speaks to me all through the day. It does. It does. We just need to become present, become aware, because it is calm, it is peaceful. And it's not loud. And whenever you're ready, if you're ready, you can open your eyes. Thank you so much for practicing with me. I hope you have an amazing day today, a blessed day, and see you again tomorrow. Bye bye.